It's the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
All right, y'all, just another day that the Lord has made. Let us rejoice and be glad in it. God is good all the time, and all the time, God is good. We just blessed to be living to see another day. Pastor Haynes, good morning.
Right. Good morning, Rickey Smiley. How you doing, bro?
Man, I'm doing good, man. I know you got a good word this morning.
Hey, thank you, Ricky. Listen, I've learned the importance in life of worshiping God, because worship helps me to focus on who God is. And as long as I'm focusing on who God is greater than what my situation may be. Who God is good. That means when life goes bad, I focus on the fact that God is still good. And somehow God's goodness overrules the bad that happens, or God's goodness sees me through the bad I'm going through, or God's goodness can somehow snatch good out of the bad that happened to me. So I can say, you meant it for evil, but God meant it for good. So I worship God for who God is. God is good, but also I've discovered that God is sovereign. That means God is in control. That means God is running things. And listen, every now and then when life is chaotic and confusing, it's good to know that God is still in control, and God will have the last word. God will have the last move, because God is in control. So I worship God because God is good. I worship God because God is sovereign. I worship God because God gives me joy in the midst of confusion, in the midst of all of the mess and drama and trauma of life. There is joy in the story. That's what John P. Key says when he talks about, I do worship God. So listen, if you want your joy back, please worship God. If you want to focus on a God who is bigger than your situation, go ahead and worship God. And your testimony will be, I do worship God.
Yes, sir, Pastor Haynes. Let everybody know how you can be reached.
Hey, thank you, Rickey Smiley. You can follow me on social media. I'm on Twitter and Instagram at FH Unscripted. I'm on Facebook, Frederick D. Haynes, and my YouTube channel is Frederick Haynes.
Hey, Pastor Haynes, you went back on this one. I'm excited about this one, man. I Do Worship You by John P. Key. Love you, Pastor Haynes.
Love you, Ricky. Have a great one.
You too. All right, Rickey Smiley Morning Show, 12 minutes after the hour. Y'all got your front page right here. Maria, good morning.
Good morning, Ricky. Good morning, everyone. Here's your Thursday morning headlines. One of the strongest storms ever hit Florida. It moved across the state yesterday with high winds, heavy rains, and storm surges. Ian remains a dangerous tropical storm as it continues its way through central Florida today with winds of 65 miles per hour and high winds. Ian first made landfall in southwestern Florida as a devastating Category 4 hurricane yesterday afternoon and weakened overnight. It is now expected to exit the state through the Florida northeast coast later today and approach the coast of Georgia and South Carolina on Friday. Now, more than 2.5 million residents in Florida had no electricity, with outages reported all the way from the Everglades to Tampa. The Punta Gorda city water system is empty, and boil water notices are in effect following the impacts of Hurricane Ian. This according to an update from city officials late Wednesday. Meanwhile, southern Florida is no longer under weather warnings, as hurricane and tropical storm warnings across southern Florida have been dropped as the storm continues to move north. But flood damage is expected to continue in the coming days. Now, Ricky, this story is developing, and we'll be bringing you updates and resources throughout the show. In the meantime, let's keep everyone in the storm's path in our prayers. Man, it is really sad to see the images on TV, so we got to keep praying for those folks and making sure everyone stays safe. I'm Maria Moore, and that's what's happening in news. Gary with the T. Good morning.
All right, Norman Baker, y'all. Does that name sound familiar? Well, if it does, or if it doesn't, y'all. Norman Baker, he was known for being a longtime producer of the Wendy Williams Show. Now, a lot of people have been asking, where is Norman? Because he was like her right-hand man, and he was such a great guy. We love Norman. Well, it's been reported, y'all, that the award-winning TV editor and media coach, Miss T.J. Mercer recently shared an update, y'all, on Baker in response to all the questions she's received, y'all, on his future career endeavor. Now, they're saying that, quote, for everybody asking, where's Norman? He is producing, y'all, on Sherry's show TV. Yes, they're saying, honey, that Norman is there producing, as well as, one of her other producers, Suzanne, which, people, love Norman. And, like every time Wendy asked a question, she say, Norman, what you think about it? She would refer to him. Now, they're saying that Wendy's former husband, Kevin Hunter, referred to her as an unceremonious departure from television after captivating audience for more than 10 years. He said there is absolutely no reason why a bigger celebration that involved Wendy wouldn't happen with Mr. Hunter or Mr. Baker, y'all, which we love Norman. I like Norman. I don't know if y'all watched the show or not, but he was a good guy, honey. And I'm glad Ricky's working. And I'm glad Sherry took him on as well as Suzanne, because they both were good people on the show. So congratulations to Norman. All right, the color today is one of my favorite colors. My color today, y'all, is Evening Evergreen. On the high end, you say Evening Evergreen, and on the low end, you say beautiful grayish green. That's your color for today. Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
All right, y'all, Rickey Smiley Morning Show. Hey, sitting in for Brent with the hot spot. We got the one and only Twan 360. Twan, good morning.
Ricky, good morning. Sad news this morning inside of the hot spot. Rapper Coolio has reportedly died. He was only 59 years young, Ricky. According to TMZ, Coolio's manager, Jerez, said that the rapper was visiting a friend yesterday afternoon around 4 p.m. He went inside the bathroom and he never came out. Now, the friend began to panic and call on him. And eventually the friend went inside the bathroom and reportedly found Coolio lying on the floor. Now, they did call 911, who arrived. And when they did come, they did announce Coolio dead on the scene. Now, Jerez said that the paramedics expect that he had a heart attack, but this is still very much early inside of the investigation, so a cause of death has yet to be determined. Law enforcement officers did say that no drugs or drug paraphernalia were found on the scene, so that's a good note. An autopsy and toxicology report will be determined to determine the official cause of death. But the police are saying that Coolio's death, as of now, looks like it just may have been a heart attack, so we're going to keep our eyes closed. But they're saying there's no signs of foul play, Ricky.
Wow. Yeah, that's why, Gary, on your chest, a special K, you have chest pains or have anything going on. I laid up in the hospital all night the other night, and I went and saw a specialist all day yesterday, or whatever, just looking at my heart, and I got a CAT scan and an EKG. And I'm not playing with my health, because sometimes something as simple as just going to see a doctor and getting checked out and make sure you don't have no blocked arteries or anything like that is the difference between life and death. So that whole thing, it was just your time. It not so true, because sometimes if you just go and get checked, you can prolong whatever time you have. But some people probably would have lived to be in their 90s had they gone to the doctor and get checked out. And so that's really important.
Wow. And believe it or not, 59 years is very young. Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. Well, in other related music news, the LAPD announced yesterday that a 17-year-old was arrested in connection with the fatal shooting of Philadelphia rapper PNB Rock. As previously reported here on the show, the rapper was shot and killed during an armed robbery at Roscoe's Chicken and Waffles in Inglewood over in L.A. According to TMZ, in addition to the teen's arrest, Ricky, get this, the father, Freddie Lee Trone, has been named a person involved in the shooting. Trone is still on the loose, and police say he should be considered armed and dangerous. But
wait a minute, what father? What you mean? His father?
The 17-year-old kid, his father, is named a person involved. He's still on the loose. I'm sorry.
Wait a minute, the 17-year-old kid is the rapper.
No, the 17-year-old, they're saying he's the shooter, and his dad was the getaway driver.
What?
Yes, but it doesn't stop there. They're saying that Chantel Trone, she's also been arrested in connection with the shooting. She's been booked for accessory to murder. She's the stepmom to the 17-year-old kid. So this is absolutely insane.
Wow.
Yeah. Law enforcement sources say that Freddie, the son, was the shooter, and again, the dad was the getaway driver. And they say after the murder and everything was done, that they actually burnt the getaway car. They burnt the getaway car, and they released photos of Freddie, and they're urging the public to call 911 if you see this guy. Again, they are saying that he's armed and dangerous, so do not approach him. But if you see him and you can, dial 911. This is absolutely crazy.
Man. All right, Twan.
Yeah, we're going to wrap up the hot spot on that note. We got Special K coming up next with the news you can't use. And make sure you hit us up for those wake-up calls, 866-9-RICKEY. That's 866-RICKEY. Put the 9 in the middle. It's the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
I don't know why, but I do.
All right, Rickey Smiley Morning Show. It's about that time. Special K got news you positively absolutely cannot use. What up, K?
What up, Rick? Boy, there are a few things in life. There are a few things on this world that black people ain't good at. But one of the things that we best at, and when you grow up in the hood, you know this better than anybody. One thing black people are best at is throwing shade. Mm-hmm. Oh, we some shady black people, some shady folks. Even when we try to be nice, we know how to be nasty. Would y'all agree?
Experts.
Yeah.
I got a few samples here of how black people be low-key throwing shade. Like, we don't even have to not like you. We can like you and still throw some shade at you. Dave, give me some music that's appropriate for this. Give me some hood, ghetto, something. Give me something. Black folks are the best at throwing shade. Such as, examples like this. That jacket is nice. I remember when I bought one way back when they first came out.
That's shade.
That's shade.
That sounds like
that jacket nice.
Gary would say, definitely.
Yeah.
That's shade.
And then he'll look you up and down. Oh, that jacket nice. I remember I bought one when they first came out. Wait a minute. I saw pictures of your house. It looks really nice. I didn't know that area still had nice houses.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, that's shady. I saw y'all pictures from the Bahamas. We used to go there when we first got together, too. Wait a minute. So what's wrong with going to the Bahamas? What's wrong with going to the... It's because, see, people go to now they're going to Hawaii or they go to Bora Bora or something like that. So they're going to Dubai. So they trying to low-key shade your little Facebook pictures from the Bahamas. Like that ain't no real vacation. Yeah, like the Bahamas ain't nothing. Like that's for people who ain't really got no money.
That's beginners.
Exactly.
Take that $200 cruise.
And it's shady. It's really shady. Those shoes are cute. They really coming back in style, huh? Wait a minute. Now here's one that women do. Oh, you and him still together, but y'all not married? I mean, that's good that you've been together that long without a ring. That must really work for y'all.
Oh, wow.
Wait a minute.
Yeah, that's kind of nasty. That's a little bad shape.
That's nice nasty. It's nice nasty. Yeah. Oh, this one goes with it. And somebody I'm real close to get this one a lot. Oh, y'all still married? I guess God will work it out, huh?
Oh, someone you know.
Yeah, somebody I know gets that one a lot.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh, y'all still married? Okay.
Hey, you know what you do next time? Do top 10 clapbacks on the show. You do the shave and then do the clapback.
Hey, how about this one?
Hey, Kay, because I swear I'm the clapback king. I be waiting when it be certain relatives that come around that do stuff like what you talking about. I have my clapbacks already in my head, and when I tell you, I roast their ass to death. They hate me.
I don't respond well to shade. I don't really know what to say. Like you might be in Walmart, right? Somebody see. Oh, I see you getting that 55-inch TV. I had one that size too, but I put it in my kids' room because my wall was just too big for it. I actually got that one time.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, you actually look cute with that extra weight on you.
I get that one.
Yeah, I get that. I got that one yesterday. Oh, okay. I usually don't like that hair color, but it looks good on you.
Wow.
That's another one for the women.
Wow.
Oh, you still working at the same place? You must love it, but I thought you would have been left there. But, that's good for you. Wait a minute. Your car is nice. That body style looks better than the new ones. That's when you have like a 2012 Range Rover.
Yeah. Right.
They be like, oh, you must like that body style because the new ones, I'm just saying. Wigs look real good on some women. That looks like it could be your natural hair. That's a woman thing.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie. My wife and my daughter, they bad for that. They be like, that wig look really nice on her. It almost look like it be her natural hair. I'm like, you low-key hating. Why can't you just say her hair looks nice?
Yeah.
Why you gotta call it out that it's a wig?
Oh, I don't know.
Because you want to let me. No. Maria, that's a women thing.
It's not.
Women
it's not
do
that bad.
Gary, am I lying?
No, you're
It
not.
could be a compliment that, you have a nice quality weave that looks like natural hair.
But why do you gotta point that out? And you only point it out to a man. You say, her hair looks nice. I mean, it's not hers, but it looks nice though. Wait a minute. Why you asking?
Well, you just added some extra there. So.
Yeah, I mean, I'm just saying that's not, black people just shady. Okay, I see you doing it big now. You rich. Come on now. Come on now. You rich. Let me hold something. Yeah, let me hold something. Come on now.
When they say, don't forget the little people.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's a big one.
And you know our favorite of all time.
What?
I see your little.
Look,
Gary. All right now. I see you. I see your little car.
Your little business.
I see you got your little business still going.
Oh, yeah. I be waiting on females to be dropped in the little.
And what's your response?
I said, I don't have nothing little. Nothing. And then I be grabbing the crotch while I be saying it.
Okay. Let me bear you
all
up.
Right.
Okay, all right, baby. That's right. Yeah, you showed on.
Hold it. He's half man, half woman.
It's Gary. I wanna hip you to the T. It's Gary, baby.
All right, Rickey Smiley Morning Show is 5 minutes after the hour. Gary has the tea and the color of the day. Gary, good morning.
Good morning, Ricky. Good morning, America. Good morning to you. It's Thursday, a beautiful, beautiful day in the neighborhood. And here's what's happening in celebrity news, y'all. It's rumored, y'all. It's being rumored, and some people saying it's being confirmed, y'all, that former Real Housewives of Atlanta star Portia Diane Williams and her fiance Simon Guabarde will be getting married this Thanksgiving weekend in the beautiful city of Atlanta, y'all. Now, it's been reported, y'all, that invitations were sent out this weekend, and while folks were told to keep the details of the ceremony under wraps, they're saying multiple guests confirmed, y'all, that they are definitely getting hitched. Now, they're saying that there's definitely 100 people are saying, people are saying, y'all, that the wedding will be definitely filmed for a TV show, and they're also saying that MTO discovered that it may or may not be, the upcoming season of Real Housewives of Atlanta. So this is a good look, honey. Now they're saying Media Takeout confirmed, y'all, that the new season 15 of the Real Housewives of Atlanta began filming, y'all, yesterday. Now the Bravo execs confirmed, honey, to MTO that this season's peach holder will be Kandi Burruss, Kenya Moore, Sonia Richards-Ross, Drew Sidora, Sheree Whitfield, and Marlo Hampton, y'all. But they're saying that the producers are hoping to add one more cast member, Portia, and they said they really want to have her to rejoin the show. Now, they're only offering her $5 million, honey, to come back on the show, which includes her salary for the upcoming season of the Atlanta Housewives and also for a spinoff, which will be filmed afterwards. Isn't that nice? Wow. But $5 million, that's not that much, though, huh? For Portia, I mean, with her being
what you think Kandi get, Gary?
Kandi gets paid. Well, she gets paid the highest right now, but if they bring in Portia and give her $5 million, I think that would kind of surpass Candi's salary. She'll give her a little bit more.
Take that money.
Yeah. But
sometimes when you take, sometimes it got to be worth the money though, because the stuff that they film in hours and the stuff that they have to do for the $5 million. And the backlash, the internet, the beef, I don't know. It would stress me out. I would have a heart attack if I got into some of those damn arguments. I don't see how they do it.
Yeah, but honey, those girls do it and get that money and go home and get them a nice bigger house or a better purse or whatever, honey. It comes along with it. So we're going to see how this whole situation turn out though. But I mean, for one season, $5 million, I mean, that's a lot. I mean, Maria, would you take $5 million for one season?
Yes. $1 million is $83,000 something a month. So that times 5. But I'm like, I take, boo, don't do that. I sure did. I sure did. $83,833, something like that. But yes, I sure did do the math. All right. And that's for one. Okay. So you do that times 5. All right.
And how much is $1 million a month for the people in the back? $1 million a month is
$83,000 something. It's $83,000 something all in 1 month.
Really?
That's for $1 million. You talking about 5?
Oh, no. You just really made my FOM go just I would have never guessed that. But anyway, that's good, honey. Girl, y'all better take that money, honey. Drugs and crime spreading on the street. People can't get enough to eat. All right, moving on. In other celebrity news, y'all. In other celebrity news, y'all. Baby Jamie Foxx, honey, is angry. He went out on a rant there saying that actor singer Jamie Foxx posted a heated message, honey, about podcasts today, honey. Many think that his words, y'all, may have been aimed at DJ academics, honey. He said, quote, just cause they got a podcast don't make them a philosopher, honey. He put on Instagram, he said, just cause they got a loud effing mouth, he said, don't make them the voice of the doggone people, baby. Oh, Lord, Jamie Foxx spoke out. Now, they're saying that DJ Academics, honey, has faced huge backlash after claiming that old rappers, honey, were dusty and broke, and they did nothing, honey, for the new generation. He said, quote, I feel like the last generation, multiple generations of hip-hop artists has failed the new generation. He said, that's why I think, honey, it's the blind leading the blind. That's why I don't think older artists, honey, should be criticizing or really have any leg to stand on, honey, even if y'all call yourself pioneers to criticize how new artists are moving, unquote, honey. But
well, I'll tell you what, the old artists went out here dying every week. How about that?
Nah.
How about that? All these new rappers out here getting killed every week. They are whether they're in a restaurant, they go into a club, shot and dead, or whatever. Anybody grab a microphone, put a chain on, they fighting over jewelry. I got your chain, you got my chain heavier than your chain, and stuff, and it's just weird, and all of it is just weird, promoting sex and pills and getting high and sipping lean, and it's definitely different, but you can't put that on the responsibility of the older artists, because LL Cool J and Run DMC, they were really cool and dope, and they didn't do all that stuff. So where did these new artists get this from? So that's I don't agree with that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just to play devil's advocate here, I think that he's specifically talking about maybe some of those older artists, because we have seen older artists. We saw when Black Rob passed away, he didn't have a whole lot of resources. We've seen a lot of older rappers not, suffer the consequences of not making good choices when they were in the game, basically. So he was probably specifying. So he should have said who he was talking about. Basically. Just
imagine if social media. Imagine if social media was out and Run DMC and Michael Jackson, all the older artists had an opportunity to make money off of social media. A lot of these guys getting rich they're getting rich off the internet or whatever. And imagine if TLC. If they had a Twitter following and a big social media presence, if social media was out then or whatever, the money that the record company paid them would not have even mattered. They would have been so damn rich just off social media alone.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah,
you're right.
That's how but Maria, that's how a lot of them come up though. They get their bread off of social media.
Oh yeah.
And then, like you said, they spend it on jewelry, on stupid stuff, and then they're going to end up being broke, and like the person that they talking about. He should have been specific. You going to go that hard, name names.
Yeah.
So.
But imagine if those old artists didn't have thieving managers, too. And honey, signing all these bad contracts.
Yeah.
So that would have been different.
A lot of factors go into it.
Yep. All right, the color today is one of my favorite colors. My color today is evening evergreen. On the high end, you say evening evergreen, and on the low end, you say beautiful grayish green. That's your color for today.
Man, I can't believe you did the T and no man was attacked. Y'all give it up for Gary with the T.
Great job, Gary.
Bravo.
Damn, Gary. Hey, Gary, the men get a break today.
Wait up, honey, but we still got another hour, honey.
Yeah.
Y'all get up here with your wake-up call. The number is 8669-RICKY, 8669-RICKY, Rickey Smiley Morning Show. All right, y'all, Rickey Smiley Morning Show time for the wake-up call. Hey, get us a boy. 8669-RICKY, here we go.
Wake up. It's time to get yourself together. Cause he woke you up this morning, slid you in your house shoes, so it would be better.
Let's go.
Wake up. Encourage each other and be productive. The Rickey Smiley Morning Show, wanna know where you calling from, so come on and tell us and just wake up.
Good morning. This is Mia Mims from Indianapolis, Indiana. I want to give a wake-up call to the Miller family, which is my daughter and son, Tracina, Ryan, Ilea, Elise, and Isley. Wake up, wake up, wake up. My name is Michelle. I'm calling from Winter Rapids, North Carolina. I just want to tell everybody to wake up, and have a great day. Reverend Pamela Jackson Neal, Miles Memorial, CME, Marshall, Texas, Longview, Texas. Wake up, wake up, wake up.
This is Madison from Henderson, North Carolina. I want to say wake up to the whole family. Wake up, wake up, wake up.
Wake up, everybody. Don't hurt your big toe, get out that bed. How about them cowboy babies?
Where you at, Norfolk? Wake up. In Birmingham, wake up. Oklahoma, wake up. Wake up, wake up, wake up. St. Louisville, wake up.
Hey.
New Orleans, wake up. Hey, Memphis, wake up. Wake up, wake up, wake up.
All right, man. Hey, listen, coming up next, man. Hey, first of all, thank y'all for your wake-up calls. Coming up next, man, I got Rickey Smiley Unleashed. I'm going to be talking about RESPECT. Coming up next, you don't want to miss it. For those of y'all who don't know how to spell, I'll tell you after this. All right, y'all, Rickey Smiley Morning Show. Hey, man, I had an experience this weekend. It opened up my eyes, and y'all feel free to jump in. Open up my eyes to a whole lot of stuff. I want to say rest in peace, and I want to thank. First of all, we want to say, we want to send our prayers up to everybody in Duval, everybody that's being affected by the Hurricane Ian in Florida. Everybody in South Florida, we hope that you are safe, and we are praying for you, and you are in our thoughts this morning as we driving to work and everybody doing good, but a lot of people in Florida are stuck in their house and can't do anything and just having to weather the storm. And we are praying for you, and our thoughts and prayers are with you. What I'm talking about this morning is RESPECT. If I said that too fast for some of y'all, that's respect. And I realized, Maria, 2 days ago, Beyonce, just 2 days ago, you know how sometimes you just sitting around the house, you in your closet or whatever, you're doing stuff and it just hits you. What is it that make me so angry with people? Why do I get so angry with people to a point where I never speak to them again another day in my life? And I think the thing for me personally, I hate being disrespected. Because I go out of my way to be respectful. And so when you're the type of person that go out of your way to be respectful, even to people that you don't like, I might not like you, I might not even speak to you, but I'm always respectful. You understand? And I never, I just thank God for Ada Mae Armour, Alan Bush, and Ernest Smiley and Maddie Smiley. Man, I had the best grandparents on this earth. And can't nobody tell me no different. I'll argue with anybody. And what my grandparents taught me was humility. And I'm gonna give you a prime example. I had the D.L. Hughley experience. We performed in Indianapolis. And when I got there, I looked up on the billboard when I pulled up to the Murat Theater, and I saw in big bold letters at the top, it said D.L. Hughley. And at the side, it said Rickey Smiley and Miss Pat. Right? So that already lets you know how the show gonna go and who letters was bigger on the damn billboard, okay? Then when I got inside, I saw somebody, I went to the biggest dressing room and somebody sitting on a leather chair smoking a cigar, looking like an OG gangster and kind of give you a nod and a wink. That lets you know who in charge, who's, So it was a little mix up. I said, so, Rickey, you were supposed to close the show, and DL was going to host the show, but now I understand that DL Hughley is going to close the show, and you're going to host the show. Damn it. For the amount of money that I got that night, I would have swept the floor, mopped the floor, pulled the curtains. I would have popped the popcorn. I would have went out there and made the drinks, took pictures, did Lil Daryl or did Precious or whatever, shine shoes, open the doors, unlock the doors, let the people in. Then I said, sir, they said, well, Rickey, how do you want to handle this? I said, go and ask D.L. Hughley, what would he like? Because I am here to serve. I am a humble servant. And whatever he says, that's where it goes. If I got to host a show, I would be the best host of the night, and I will make sure that show is set up, that he have a good show, and bring D.L. Hughley out on stage like the OG that he is. Okay? And whether he's frat or not, it's my job to participate and be respectful and make sure that Miss Pat have a good show, make sure that D.L. Hughley have a good show, and make sure that the audience have a good time. But with respect, you have to have a certain level of humility. And the reason a lot of us are not respectful because we are not humble. And it takes a certain level of humility. Let me tell y'all something. And don't let nobody ever get you twisted up. Being respectful is not kissing ass. Being respectful is not kissing ass, it's not kissing the ring, it's not bowing down to the queen or bowing down to the king. Being respectful is just being respectful, and it's just good ass home training. What would you like for me to do? How can I serve? What can I do? What is my part in this? How can I make this better for you? Because see, what you need to understand is not about you. People that's in the cars driving, it's not about you. What can I do to make this entire situation better and make it work for everybody? And that's just having a certain level of humility in order to, because you can't be respectful if you're not humble. It takes a certain level of humility to be respectful. And that was one of the best shows that I have had in a long time. I hadn't been on stage with D.L. Hughley in 25 years, and it also gave me a lot of insight. I went into the dressing room, say, hey man, what? And then he started roasting me about my food. What is this I'm hearing about your food? And we arguing about food. The nicest guy on this earth and deserve the respect. He's just very nice, and he's respectful himself. And respect understands respect, and respect recognizes respect. And that's what I love. I love respectful people. And so that's why I get angry when I get disrespected, because I go out of my way and I try to make sure that I'm always respectful and fair. You understand? So I just wanted to talk about respect. So just always be mindful when you're dealing with people, especially people that provide opportunities like I am to Alfred and Miss H or whatever. You know, I'm always sending notes and gratitude situations to them that provided this opportunity for us, for me. And so I'm so excited to be in a great work environment, and it's just all about RESPECT. All right, y'all. I don't even know what my point was, but I just had to say that. What the hell? More Rickey Smiley coming up. Mary J. Blige shut Birmingham, Alabama down last night. Sold out. It ain't a pair of thigh-high boots within 300 miles of the state of Alabama. They was out there. All y'all cougars. All y'all was looking thick. I'm liking all y'all pictures on Facebook. Y'all was looking GOOT. You was looking good. Good. What up, Ja?
I'm good, but you don't have to take it all the way back real quick inside the mix. But of course, you make sure me up on the Instagram at JAH Lion Sound.
JAH Lion Sound. Appreciate you, John Lion.
Yeah, but my pleasure, Rickey.
Yes, sir. Rickey Smiley Morning Show. Black Tony, what's up? Hello?
Hello?
Hold on. I mean, damn, you can't even call. Hello?
Nah, hold on, Shawty. Hey, Cuz, hey, Shawty. Hey, Rick, this ain't even about you today, Shawty. This not even about you today, Shawty.
Are you coming to work?
Now, look, Shawty, I gotta put some straightening on something. Now, I called my cousin Darius. I told him he was supposed to cover my shift yesterday. Then I heard he didn't even show up.
So you disappointed in Darius because Darius didn't show up?
Yeah, I called him on the phone. Hey, Darius, you don't know?
Look, man, like I told you before, you cannot call nobody after the time you're supposed to be there.
Boy, look, Darius, you my cousin and everything, but let me tell you something, boy. You making me look bad at my job, shawty. How you not gonna show up when I show up?
First of all,
you irresponsible, shawty.
Look, Rickey, can I ask you this? How somebody gonna call you 15 minutes after they already supposed to be there? I'm sick of this. I want to help my little cousin, but you got to keep in mind, this my cousin on my daddy's side. The people on my mama's side ain't nothing like this. People on my mama's side.
Hold up.
Tony.
Hold on, Black Tony.
On my mama's side went to HBCUs. He went to school online.
Right, so Darius, people on your daddy's side, they went to school online.
No, they went to people on my dad's went to school online. They logged in and got a degree. No, and I'm sick of this. He asked me to walk at his graduation knowing he ain't been in nobody's building.
Shawty, that ain't got nothing to do with nothing. Shawty, what that got to do with you not showing up yesterday, cuz? Cuz, you supposed to cover my work show yesterday. Shawty, I called you. I said, Darren, I need you to go down there because Rick going to be looking for me to be at work. Shawty, you know I had something to do. I said, Darren, please go out there cover my show. And then you don't even show up. Shawty, how you think that make me look, Shawty? This my job, Shawty. I take my job serious.
First of all, and I'm just like everybody else that listen to the show. You know, sometimes you call me early, Tony, and I don't even be knowing what you be saying.
How you don't know what I be saying? I speak your English. How you don't know what I be saying, son? I don't speak no Spanish or something like that. I know what I be talking about, son. How you not gonna show up for somebody's job? Now you got Rick looking at me crazy because you ain't show up, son.
No, but Rick, first of all, they need to start posting the schedule online. Because I don't even think.
Y'all know what time to come to work?
I know he know what time, but if the problem is he called me 20 minutes after he's supposed to be there. Hold up. Hey, Derek. Rick Black. Rick Black. Look, my bus just pulled up. I got to go, son. I'm going to holler at y'all tomorrow. I'll be there tomorrow. No, you go ahead. That's what I'm talking about. Ricky, listen to me. You see this right now? You see this? Man, catching a bus after he's supposed to already be there.
Yeah.
Now,
we've been here since 4:30. Yeah, we've been here since 4:30.
Where is he catching the bus to? Back to the house?
Darius, don't worry about it, Darius. Don't worry about it.
Right. But Ricky, I hate that y'all have to do this on the air, and I know y'all got a lot going on. Man, today is a hectic day, and I just want to ask y'all something, man. I really want to ask y'all something because I'm sick of this,
What you want to ask us? Yeah.
Because I'm going to let it go. But in the meantime, just to start my day, what y'all about to get into?
5, 6, 7, 8. Why you gotta lie so much? You must wake up and just make up stuff. Cause I just do not understand why. Every time you talk, you tell a quick lie. You and your lies gotta go. Because I'm tired of talking to Pinocchio. Think you had a nerve to look folks in the eyes, knowing that you telling them lies. You be telling them lies. I asked you about this. Did you lie about it? I asked you about that. Did you lie about it? Get the lies together, they all over the place. I bet if Jesus came back, you a lie to his face. Yeah, P-O-E-O. I guess you want to see how far your nose can grow. I said, P-No-E-O. I guess you want to see how far your nose can grow. Let's go. Start telling all them lies. But what? Let's go. Because I don't believe that you say at this point. Because all you do is lie.
He done messed up some new shoes and he out of breath. Gary, what you got coming up next?
Coming up next, when a man loves your woman, honey, ain't nothing you can do about it. We're going to talk about food next. Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
Hold it. He's half man, half woman.
It's Gary. I want to hip you to the teeth. It's Gary, baby. Oh, don't do that. Don't do that, Ricky. You did a great job, Gary.
Thank you. Bring me up, damn it.
That was so good.
It was.
6 minutes after the hour, Gary has the tea in the club today. Gary, good morning.
Good morning, Ricky. Good morning, America. Good morning to you. It's Thursday, a beautiful day in the neighborhood. And here's what's happening in celebrity news, y'all. Ricky, this his story here, y'all, is a bunch of my car, honey. And I'm telling you, this is exactly why I'm the way I am, honey. Me and my friends are the way they are. Here's it go, y'all. Now, nearly 6 months after reports emerged, y'all, listen to this, of Kenan Thompson and his beautiful wife, Miss Christina Evangeline's quiet separation, y'all. Honey, they're saying that E.T. can confirm y'all that, this woman has a new man. Now, if y'all don't know who Kenan Thompson is, he's from Saturday Night Live. He's been the longest running person on Saturday Night Live. Now, according to reports, y'all, Evangeline, honey, is dating Chris Redd, Thompson's longtime Saturday Night Live co-star, who also played his brother, y'all, on his council sitcom, Kenan. Now, they're saying Chris and Christina Evangeline are dating. The two, honey, know each other through SNL since Chris worked with her ex, Kenan Thompson, honey. So it said, and they started dating y'all after Kenan and Christina split. Now, they're saying as far as for the new romances going through, sources know that they are having a lot of fun and really get along well. And TMZ was the first, y'all, to report this news of them dating. Now, mere days ago. They're saying Red announced y'all his exit from Saturday Night Live after 5 years on the show. Now, as for Thompson and Evangeline, they're saying that they tied the night back in 2011, and they shared 2 daughters, Miss Georgia 8 and Gianna 4. Now, according to TMZ, which broke the news of their split in April, the couple had already been separated for more than a year in EM. They also said ET reached out to both for comment at the time, and they're saying y'all that the following month Thompson filed for divorce. TMZ reported citing online records, y'all. Did y'all hear what I just said, Ricky? This man, Keena's, the guy on Saturday Night Live that worked beside Keena, he played on Keena's show, honey, is now dating his wife.
Ex-wife.
His ex-wife did.
Crazy.
But that's what y'all men do. No, we don't.
Violation of the bro code.
Oh, yeah, y'all do that. Honey, that is ridiculous. Now, honey, had Miss Christina had been an African-American woman, that would have been a different story, but she's of European descent. So now they just like pass the woman around, and they're saying Keena has no problem with that. That is some dirty, messy stuff. I just don't understand it.
The only thing I was saying, no, go ahead, Maria.
No, I was just going to say, I feel like all of the women out there, why would you, date your coworker's ex-wife?
It's a bro code violation. You don't do that.
Now, when Special K was in the hospital and he was sick, I wasn't trying to date his wife. I just took some of my clothes over there.
Yeah. You said we weren't going to bring that up no more.
You still got a drawer over there, probably, Ricky.
No, I didn't want to bring it up on the air, but I just took a few clothes over there just to make sure that your wife and your kids was safe and had everything that they need and stuff.
You said we squashed it. We weren't going to bring it up no more. All
right, we're done. I'm done. All right.
Well, I tell you what, honey, this is exactly why, honey, the sisters, we didn't play those games, honey. You did not meet the other girl's friend, honey. No, sir. Y'all introduced
so you
y'all
keep your
wives,
man
honey.
hid. You make him wear, like, you only go to masquerade balls.
And we don't even do that, honey, because, honey, a girl could know something about you. But, honey, y'all bring these doggone women around y'all other male friends, and then, honey, they wind up getting together and marrying. Because could you imagine, she probably was sick of Keenan, honey, and said, well, let me get with Chris here, And she could do that, and nobody says nothing. Because when a woman of non-African-American descent do that, she gets a pass. I was so distressed that he just thought that you didn't come home last night, and I had to get with him. But, honey, nobody says nothing about that. But if Keisha did that, honey, she would never, honey, she couldn't tell the story.
Mm-hmm.
So, Ricky, it just saddens my heart. And they saying that he said, honey, he's not bothered. You bothered. Your friend, colleague, honey, is not with your ex-wife. And your daughter's got to go. Just like that what was the football player name? Those girls, those Govan girls, with the coach guy with his teammate wife.
Wasn't that Matt Barnes?
Matt Barnes, yes. What is the world
Derek Fisher.
Yes. What's the world coming to?
Apparently an end, because that's just absolutely horrible. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You can't date nobody. Nah, that's.
It makes you wonder if he was looking at her and was attracted to her the whole time.
That's what
it makes me wonder.
Yes, honey, I'm going to think that. You was looking at her all the damn long. That's why you don't bring your mates around your friends, honey, because they looking at her.
Well, you can't hide them, Gary. It ain't like you can put them in a damn garment bag and then roll them around like they at the airport.
Well, I tell you what, you ain't coming around them, David. No, sir.
You at a party with a flight attendant bag with your mate in there because you don't want nobody to see you.
And then in a fetal position, balled up.
Well, honey, I don't know. We're going to do something, but that's not good. And then, y'all, in my other story, y'all, Shaq is speaking. I'm so sick of Shaq talking. Shaq needs to hush. Now he's talking about, honey, how he was a serial cheater. Now that, honey, his beautiful wife got her a new husband, now a Christian man. Now he's talking about all the stuff he's done. He said he was a serial cheater. He said he can't say nothing, honey, to Dudalki. He said because he know he's done it. He ruined his family, he said, honey. And I mean, it's just what?
But Gary, don't you think that's a good start to admit the problem, to admit that he was a serial cheater?
Well, it might be a good start, but now you didn't ruin your damn family. Admitting it, now you should have admitted it when you was going through it and stuff. Don't wait till she didn't found her another damn man as if she couldn't, because that's what he probably was thinking, and now you want to admit to it. No, honey, you should have admitted when we were going through this, and then we could have worked it out.
Well, confession leads to healing, and that's probably what he's trying. He's trying to heal from it,
Well, heal to the damn therapist.
You know what? I'm gonna say back in the day, Gary, it was not serial cheaters. You only had one box of Frosted Flakes. Now you got Fruit Loops.
Yeah, you sure do.
Honeycomb.
You know what, Ricky? No.
All of that. Well, that's true, but honey, I tell you what, you may have all those different damn cereals, honey, but that main cereal left, baby. That damn Captain Crunch.
Okay.
Honey, Miss Captain Crunch left.
Hey, that Captain Crunch had a roof for your mouth up, boy. But the inside of your mouth be looking like a car wash.
It's true.
Hard ass Captain. Especially you get on Wiki, you got them King Vitamins. What?
Okay.
King Vitamins, you look like some screws and some nuts in a bowl.
Yes, baby. They said have breakfast with the king, honey. Remember that commercial? King Vitamin, have breakfast with the king, honey. The colonial days, even the evergreen. On the high, even evergreen on long graves green. That's the colonial for the day.
Gary, you had to add sugar to King Vitamin.
Yes, you did, baby. She was nice sugary.
Did you see that post?
People are talking.
Here's what's trending on the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
All right, y'all, 25 after the hour. This segment's being brought to you by...
Good news. Now you can shop all the beauty products you know and love more conveniently than ever with Sephora at Kohl's. Available at Kohls.com and in select stores.
That was so good.
I'm so glad, honey. I'm confident. You ain't finna break my
You should be.
Honey.
Rick,
You can't break my soul.
Yeah, you can't break my soul, honey.
I think we lost Rick.
Good.
Ricky, you think you could talk to management and get Gary to do all the commercials?
That's what I would like. All of them.
Hold on, Maria, hold on. Gary.
What?
Gary, go up to, scroll up to 722.
Go up to 722.
Yeah, we fix money. You got it on your document?
Yeah, we pulling it.
Yeah, this,
Here
you got
go.
it. Yeah. This segment is brought to you by who?
We Fix Money. WeFixMoney.com can help you get up to $2,500 whenever you need it, honey. WeFixMoney.com has been helping customers for over 13 years and has an A rating with the Better Business Bureau. So for all your emergency case needs, honey, go to WeFixMoney.com. If you need up to $2,500 for credit card bills, car repairs, child care, or any other reason, go to WeFixMoney.com. Free to use and available 24/7. Trust the name you know. WeFixMoney.com. Get up to $2,500 at WeFixMoney.com. WeFixMoney.com. Dog.
One take, baby. One take.
Hold on, Maria, Gary.
What?
Yeah, you know when them black ladies at church be trying to read proper and trying to say every word right.
The clerk. Yes, we used to have one, honey. I ain't gonna call her name, baby, because they listening. But yes, baby, this girl used to articulate, honey.
Oh, boy, I'm crying. Boy, I be waiting on them damn commercials. When I got so excited when I saw that you had a sponsor for this thing. I be trying my best not to laugh. Okay, look, Gary, Maria, Special K, online, there was a comparison on Generation Z versus everybody. And even though, they are fierce activist fans of plant-based food and more interested in curating their social media pages than sneaking alcohol out of their parents' liquor cabinets like we were back in the day, I still would not give up growing up the way I did with my generation. Go on, Maria.
What you laughing at, Gary?
It's Gary's making me laugh.
Oh, I think I know what's going on right now.
And for all the advancements we know, Generation Z will introduce to the world in years. We can't help but feel nostalgia for the groundbreaking inventions that came before their time. Yesterday, we were in the studio talking about all of the things, Ricky, we had growing up and all of the things that Gen Z would never understand. Like having to record songs on the radio and make your own mixtape, or being able to ride your bike to your friends' neighborhoods, your mama calling you in to come in before dark, going to Blockbuster, to pick out a movie, Donkey Kong, that AOL dial-up internet sound, staying at your grandma's house. And like you said earlier this morning, Ricky, respect. And that list goes on and on and on.
So Gary, what's the one thing that you are thankful that you had growing up that this generation will miss out on?
Honey, believe it or not, though, Ricky, honey, I mean, now I appreciate, honey, those whippings.
Oh, yeah.
Baby, honey,
Oh, yeah.
You didn't like them back then, but, honey, it made me who I am today, honey. These children, they don't even get a whipping. You can't even look at them here, because, honey, they calling the doggone police, because my little brother tried it with my daddy, but, honey, I appreciate those whippings, honey.
Gary, every ass whipping, every belt across my ass that I got, I needed it because I was bad. Yeah. I was bad and mischievous and didn't do my homework. If I could go back to elementary school and do it all over again, I would do it right, because I feel like I would have been so much farther along. But I really appreciate my principals. Back then, the coach, boy, you had to go back to Mr. Bonner or Coach Critton or Coach Jones, and they walked around with the paddles in their back pockets with the tight coach shorts on that Super Dave be wearing in the summertime. Yeah. but yeah, absolutely made us the people we are. Special K, what about you?
Man, I appreciate having an unprivileged, unentitled childhood. We didn't expect nothing. We didn't have nothing, but we loved it. We had a good time. We didn't expect nothing special. Like,
anything that you did
anything extra was a treat.
Right.
Mm-hmm. What?
Going to McDonald's once or twice a year was a treat.
Once or twice a year.
Wait, start the music. You went to McDonald's how many times?
Man, once or twice a year.
I swear to God.
I'm telling you, that was a big deal.
How many times we had to pass by them golden arches and your mom couldn't afford to turn up in there. But boy, when she did turn up in there, it felt like the car got warm inside.
Come on, man.
You got so damn excited. You were so damn hungry. And just to get a regular hamburger. Now, you ain't get no cheeseburger.
Okay.
A regular hamburger, some French fries, and get this little damn high C orange. And you sit in that damn back seat and open up that damn paper and put them, boy, look at here.
Yeah. That was the best day ever. That was the best day ever.
Maria.
I'm sad because I think they're going to miss out on human connection. Everything is so internet, social media, post a comment, and I just really enjoyed hanging out with my friends in real life, physically being together.
I knew that these kids was going crazy when my daughter had a little birthday party, and they all was in the garage, so I cleaned the garage out and put some little lights in there and the music where they could dance. And all of them was grouped up together. They was grouped up real tight, but all of them was looking at their phones and wasn't talking to each other. I said, yeah, they going crazy.
It's sad.
I said, this generation going crazy. And they was texting each other. They was all grouped up, supposed to be dancing. I had a little DJ, and they was grouped up texting to each other. Then one tap, somebody said, did you get my message? Like, she's standing right there. No, Dad, we text each other. What? Are you serious?
Yeah.
All right, y'all hit us up. Say what, Kay?
Yeah, you 3 feet away from me and you texting me.
Some grown people do that too, though.
Yeah.
But guess what? My kids can clean up the hell out of the kitchen. That's for sure.
Oh, yeah.
I know that's right.
If my kids can't do nothing else, that damn kitchen be so damn clean. Oh, my God. They are the best when it comes to cleaning up the kitchen. All right. Good morning.
Yes, this is Leon Isley. This generation is missing out on parents that will whoop their butt. Back then, if you got out of line, trust me, you got a whooping. Now you can't even touch these kids.
This generation will miss out on common sense, and the males will don't know how to talk to women, don't know how to rap or romance a woman.
I'm glad that we did not have mobile phones and all of that. We had old-fashioned playing outside, and so that's what I'm thankful for. To be disciplined when I do something wrong and not just parents taking up for you just because you're their child.
Some bologna. I had bologna. I love me some rag bologna from down off. I'm thankful for that.
Yeah. All of that old school stuff, man, just a struggle. One thing I do, I make my grandson go outside and play. My grandson and my granddaughter go outside and play, get bit by a mosquito, fall off the bicycle, fall off the swing, get used to the elements of the natural earth, drink water out the hose pipe. Let's run down the hill, up the hill. I want them, when they come back in the house, I love when they be smelling like little puppies. Cause when kids, y'all know that smell, Maria.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Y'all
outdoors.
know that smell. When them kids be mustard, they smell like little puppies. And that's what I love. I make them go outside and play, shoot a basketball, throw a football, ride a bike or whatever, and get used to the net. You're not going to sit in here. The tablet is the new pacifier. Damn tablet, they got to take them to church. No, you're not going to have no tablet in church. Even if you don't understand what the pastor talk about, either go to children's church or you sit here and you look at the choir, listen to the choir sing, listen to the pastor and understand what you can understand, and it ain't going to kill you. You don't have to have a damn tablet at church, at the breakfast table, at the dinner table. My grandson knows not to bring that damn tablet around me. He can have it every now and then, but no. No, when we sitting around eating dinner, take that damn tablet over there somewhere and back door. He know not to bring that damn tablet in my kitchen. Unless I'm cooking and you want to bring the tablet down there, you know what I'm saying, to watch cartoons on your tablet or whatever. But when we eating dinner, when we set the table to sit down and eat, that's another thing, Gary and Maria, we don't sit down at the table and eat together.
Yes, that's a big one. Yeah.
Yeah. Everybody get a plate and go to their room. No, we're going to sit down and we're going to eat together as a family. We're going to bless the food. We're going to hold hands and we're going to eat. And I'm going to look at my daughter and say, how was your day? Well, Grayson, how was your day at school? You had a good day? And my grandson started talking and telling me about his day. That's intimacy. That's the intimacy that's missing in childhood. And you'll never get to know these kids and understand. If you got looking on your phone and the child looking in the tablet and there's no communication among y'all. All right, y'all. If you couldn't get through, hit us up at RickySmileyMorningShow.com. More show coming up. All right, y'all. Rickey Smiley Morning Show. Hey, sitting there for Jeff Johnson this morning. We got the one and only Bakari Sellers this morning. What up, Bakari? Man, I'm blessed, man. Happy to have you, man.
Well, look, I can't be as handsome or as smooth talking as Jeff Johnson, but I'm going to do my best this morning.
I know you ready.
Yeah, let's go. The three things we got to talk about today. First and foremost, our prayers have to go out to everybody in Florida who's dealing with Hurricane Ian. This morning, President Biden approved a major disaster declaration for what is now a tropical storm. It's been reduced down to a tropical storm, but it still is very dangerous. We have life-threatening floods, storm surges, and winds throughout all of Florida. This storm is moving from west to northeast, and you see those images of people swimming in waters that are inland, playing in the ocean. Folks, don't do that. That's dangerous. You don't know what type of bacteria, sewage, power lines are down in that water. So please, folks, don't do that. Although it's been downgraded to a tropical storm, 2.5 million people are without electricity. And I'm in South Carolina right now, and I can tell you that Thursday, Friday, this storm is going to hit the Atlantic Ocean and turn back inward. And it's going to be hitting South Carolina, Georgia, North Carolina, and making its way on back up. So it's going to intensify again. So everybody, please be safe with Hurricane Ian. Number two is this is something that I've been on this show to talk about before, Ricky. But we know that there still is a war going on in between Russia and Ukraine. But something that just happened where there was a pipeline, the Nord Stream pipeline, that exploded. Now, why is this important? A lot of people didn't even know this happened. That pipeline runs gas and transports gas from Russia to Germany or to the European Union. There are now 4 leaks underwater through the middle of ocean, through the middle of the sea, that have caused this Nord Stream to begin to leak gas throughout the water. The reason that this is important is because it's going to cause gas prices to spike, economic anxiety, and the EU is going to be going through it. It's going to destabilize the European Union for all intents and purposes and further heighten tension. So that's just something to keep your eye out for as we still recognize that Russia wrongfully invaded the Ukraine. And last but not least, down at Louisiana State University, LSU, this week, their head women's basketball coach, Kim Mulkey, had an opportunity to comment on Brittany Griner. And I don't know if you all know their relationship, but Brittany Griner led Kim Mulkey's Baylor University team to 40-0, won 2 national championships. And Brittany Griner, our sister, has been incarcerated in Russia for 224 days. And Kim Mulkey, who coached this woman, who utilized all of her talents to reap benefits and rewards, had absolutely nothing to say, not even thoughts and prayers. But our good sister at the University of South Carolina, Dawn Staley, every single day has utilized her platform to lift up Brittany Griner and many others. And just yesterday, Ricky, you'll appreciate this. Just yesterday, the University of South Carolina women's basketball team announced a new NIL deal where each woman on the basketball team is going to get $25,000 this year, whether or not you start or whether or not you keep your warm-ups on every single game. And so those are the 3 things you need to know. Women's basketball on the rise. Pay attention to what's going on in Russia and Ukraine. And last but not least, our prayers go out to everyone who's been affected by Hurricane Ian.
Hey, Bakari, man, I be watching you on CNN, man. I be proud.
Man, that's because my makeup look good, man. They got me, having me look fresh up there.
Right. Hey, Bakari, let everybody know how they can reach you and how they can follow you.
Yeah, Bakari_Sellers on Twitter, Bakari Sellers on Instagram. On Instagram, I don't do anything but post beautiful pictures of my family, my wife, Ellen, and my twins, and my 17-year-old. So keep us in your prayers as we get into this winter and holiday season.
There it is, y'all. More Rickey Smiley Morning Show coming up. All right, y'all, Rickey Smiley Morning Show. Hey, got your front page right here. Maria, good morning.
Good morning, Ricky. Good morning, everyone. Here's your Thursday morning headlines. As emergency crews scramble to help those still trapped in their homes, more than 2.5 million residences and businesses in Florida are without power. FEMA officials recommend steps to stay safe, disconnect electric appliances to avoid any harm or damage from power surges, keep freezers and refrigerators closed to help maintain cooler temperatures for food preservation, and turn off the main power breaker in your house. Do not use any devices that are wet. More ways to stay safe can be found at FEMA.gov. The extremely dangerous conditions that Ian is unleashing, including catastrophic floods and life-threatening storm surge, will continue as the storm moves across the state and north towards Georgia and South Carolina. In other news, the U.S. Embassy in Moscow has urged that U.S. residents leave Russia immediately. The alert follows U.S. government warnings to Americans to avoid traveling to Russia or leave if they're there now. The repeated warnings followed turmoil in Russia after the president there announced a mobilization of Russian civilians to fight in Ukraine. Lastly, Ricky, the stock market recovered a bit yesterday from its long slide. The S&P 500 index, the Dow Jones average, and the NASDAQ all rose about 2% in a broad-based rally. Of course, you can read more on these stories and other headlines at RickySmileyMorningShow.com. I'm Maria Moore, and that's what's happening in news. Now it's time for the Hot Spot.
The Hot Spot.
Drop it like it's hot. Drop it like it's hot.
So hot and that's hot. You can catch me at the Hot Spot. It's the BR18.
All right, y'all, 29 minutes after the Rickey Smiley Morning Show. Hey, filling in for Brad with the Hot Spot, we got the one and only Twan 360. Twan, good morning.
Good morning, Ricky. Yes, indeed. Sad news to report this morning inside of the Hot Spot. Rapper Coolio has passed away at the young age of 59. According to TMZ, the rapper was visiting a friend and went into the restroom, but when the Gangsta Paradise rapper didn't return, the friend panicked and eventually went inside the restroom and reportedly found Coolio lying on the floor. As for now, officials say a cause of death has yet to be determined. In other news, B. Simone, your good friend Ricky, she has confirmed that Danny Lay indeed had her removed from a recent taping of Wildin' Out because of speculation that the comedian slept with her ex and baby daddy, DaBaby. She sat down with Cameron Hall yesterday to talk about the ongoing drama, and here's what B. Simone had to say.
Very simply, it is true, but we're going to have grace for that situation. I don't agree with it, but I understand it, especially, she's not that mature, so we're just going to have grace for her and move forward.
Wow, yeah, so...
I just don't understand that. I would have, instead of having her removed, who's a regular on Wild and Out, I would have just say, hey, I'm cool on taping, because that's why I always ask, who all over there? Who all going to be over there?
Yeah,
and that determines whether I'm going to come or not. But having somebody to remove that's already a regular cast member on the show, if I was B. Simone, I probably would have felt some kind of way.
Wow. Well, Danny Lay, she responded. She says that she saw some text messages between B. Simone and DaBaby. She spoke out yesterday on Instagram Live, and here's what Danny Lay had to say.
Me and B. Simone are not cool, so my team asked if it's cool she doesn't do the episode that I do. Respectfully. It was never anything to be like, I'm a diva, I thought it'd be more mature to have us not sitting next to each other on a show, making it mad awkward and uncomfortable.
That makes sense too, or just find the episode that B. Simone is not taping that day because Nick Cannon rotate the talent.
Wow.
So I probably would have said, okay, the day, if she's not taping this day, I'll tape that day. To kind of keep everybody separated. So, that's a good point because no need to sit there and be awkward. You know what I mean? Or just don't do the show that day because B. Simone is, again, a cast member. That's just mine.
Yeah, 9 seasons. She's been on the show for 9 seasons. Absolutely insane. In other news, the LAPD has announced yesterday that a 17-year-old was arrested in connection to the fatal shooting of Philadelphia rapper PNB Rock. Now, Ricky, get this. According to TMZ, in addition to the teen's arrest, his own father, Freddie Lee Trone, he's been named a person involved in the shooting. And it gets crazier. Chantel Trone, the stepmom of this 17-year-old, the wife of the dad, she's also been arrested in connection to the shooting as well. They are charging her with accessory to the murder. Of course, this went down on September 12th. PNB Rock was shot and killed inside of the very popular LA eatery, Roscoe's Chicken and Waffles. They said they burnt the getaway car, and the dad is still on the loose. Police are saying that he is believed to be armed and dangerous. If you see him, they say do not approach this man. Simply dial 911.
How you out here? When you're supposed to be a father, you out here committing crimes with your kids.
They're both in a gang, supposedly.
Really?
They're both in the same gang. Yeah, they're both affiliated with the same gang.
And then you said the stepmom involved.
The stepmama is involved as well, yeah. So the dad's been charged. He's being wanted right now for being the getaway driver, but I don't know the mom's exact role as of yet, but they're charging her with accessory to this murder.
The stepmom, right?
The stepmom, yep.
Okay.
Stepmom, Chantel Trone. Absolutely insane. So we're going to keep our eyes close to this story, and we're going to wrap the hot start up on that note. Coming up next, we got Dwight Stone with the praise mix down. Time now is about, I always get messed up with this time. My math is so crazy. 27 minutes.
What's up? Get out of bed.
Rickey Smiley Morning.
Rickey Smiley Morning.